Here's Harris. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Channing Frye out there with Jordan. Then there's J.J. Redick. Then there's Jared Dudley. And it's Wall in at the one spot. Offensive rebound. And the wide open shot from Redick. Off target from outside.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And there's the 3-second violation.
You know, sometimes the intensity of the game can lead to brain-neutral plays like that, guys.
Joe Johnson, he's checked in for Lance Thomas. Outside, Wall. Takes it off the glass. Wall's got the lead up to 2 now for the 76ers.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
A nice shot by Howard.
That's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
It's stolen by Harris. That's tipped, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wall. Timeout called, the 76ers. Well, the plan has been obvious now, Clark, for a while. The 76ers really loading up on young players, letting them see a lot of minutes, and they're hoping it's going to bear some fruit, as you like to say, coming up.
Exactly, and it will in time because they've accumulated some really nice young talent, Kevin.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Brett Brown as he addressed his team. He told them, this is it, fellas. Let's hit them right out of this timeout. Put some pressure on them. Show them how much you want it. Let's go get it. Guys, he's really exhorting them to give them a burst of energy.
Thank you, Doris.
And with the 76ers, it's not just on the floor that they have stifled the progress. That they've taken 2 top picks knowing they would sit out a full year just to rehab injuries.
Another miss by Philadelphia.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Harris dishes to Johnson. Rebound by the 76ers. Jordan's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
You know, one thing few people talk about with the Sixers. There's this plan of building through the draft and with young players. What if it actually works to their benefit? Then it would become a copycat strategy because we know in the NBA, it's a herd mentality if something works.
Boston making a switch here. Ryan's checked in. And then for Philadelphia, Joakim Noah's checked in for Frye. Smith comes in for Jared Dudley. And it's Mills in for John Wall. And it's Smith missing. Noah, the pass to Jordan. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Celtics.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And also, their mid-range game has been impressive. A tough shot to rely upon, but they really had it going tonight.
Russell Westbrook in for Harris. The Celtics have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Johnson kicks to Kobe. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Redick for 3, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Fareed goes in. There's the screen. Howard setting the pick for Johnson. Excellent use of the screen that time. Johnson's got the game tied up here for Boston.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Feeds to Westbrook. Shot from 16. Here's Fareed. And it's blocked by Jordan. That's a 2 from Smith. The shot no good. Good D by Westbrook. Celtics have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. And stolen by Jordan. And now the 76ers on the break. And then Smith with the dunk.
Just enormous, guys. With time winding down, goes for the steal, and then off to the races.
Yeah, that was big time right there, Clark. That's terrific basketball.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. 1:19 left here in the fourth quarter. John Wall's checked in for Patty Mills. Kobe dishes to Howard. Pass to Johnson. Celtics passing it around. Fareed goes in. Shot is off. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. An even 3-on-3 break. The shot by Redick, no good. Lets it fly. Jordan with the rebound.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Timeout called, the 76ers. They're up by 2. There's 49 seconds left to play in the final quarter. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And stolen by Howard. Westbrook with it. Dishes it to Johnson. Here's Howard. Money! A huge shot to tie it up.
There's not a lot you can do when Howard is on like he is now.
Redick for 3. Knocks down the trifecta.
Boy, what a pressure bucket that was.
Greg, now that's coming through in the clutch.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're behind by 3. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And there's still time left, so they don't necessarily have to go for the 3. A quick, easy bucket inside will do.
Well, I think the clock's a little short here for that. I mean, I'm not quite sold on the quick 2. I think they've got to look for a quality 3 to try to tie this thing up based on where the clock is right now.
He feeds it to Wall. Redick passes to Wall. It's in!
This is John Wall at his on fire best.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're losing by 2. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
You know what? You can go for the 3 to win or the 2 to tie. What's your choice in a situation like this, Clark?
Well, I don't think you set that decision in stone and anchor it in this timeout. You see how things play out. You're going to try to get a good, quick shot. And if it's a good 3 with a good shooter, let it fly. If it's something in the feint, then you take that. But it's about being a good, quick shot in this situation.
Howard kicks to Johnson. Bryant, that's for 2. Jordan with the block. So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish.
Well, a nice win for you.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back. Ernie Johnson along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. J.J. Redick. He found his rhythm in the second half, and there was no stopping him then. He was locked and loaded.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game.
and the